Enough is enough. I draw the line in the sand. Yes, I am overly defensive right now, but I have to. I have to protect my self interest. Seven of Wands. It's not difficult for me to do this, but if I have to, I will. And I'm doing it right now. Do not question me, don't call me, don't text me. I'm very much right now don't want to be bothered by you because you make things complicated and you make things difficult for us. We could have gone to a very successful weekend, a successful month, a successful relationship. We're coming off from a Six of Wands, everything was good. But you just want to complicate things. So enough is enough. Aquarius, how are you? Okay. Dang, first card is already hitting the spot, Sal. Well, before we start and do your tarot, I want to share you something that I'm very excited about. I have people asking me every time, what's a good crystal for me? I'm a sun in Aries, sun Taurus, or a sun in Gemini, Pisces. You know your sign, right? So I was thinking, it's like, but I cannot talk to everyone. So I made it simpler where you can choose from our website. You can choose your sun sign, okay? You can choose your moon sign or your ascendant based on you, on your zodiac. And then you can choose also a color of preference for you, which you are strongly connected. And then I said, it's like, oh, okay, but what about numerology and angel numbers? I want to add into the mixture for that one. So then I added the angel number. And then afterwards, I thought about, it's like, oh, I want also where what you're creating and what you're manifesting in your life. So I put all those together. I put it in one app in our website. And then now you can go choose from step one all the way to the end to what you're manifesting. And then you can create a custom pouch for you. So let me show you. Okay. So these are just some of the things that one can get. So each pouch will be different from one person to the other because you have a different sun sign, you have a different ascendant or moon sign, you have a different angel number, you have a different number that you connect or color, and at the same time you have different things that you're manifesting in your life. Some is about wealth, some is about love. So it's up to you now. So we give that power to you, and we're here basically just assisting you. So these are just sample. Some you can carry for work, some you can wear. So each pouch will be so different. Some you can put, of course, in your house. Some you can put, of course, in your in your office or in your cash register if it's business. And if you're healing, of course, we do have wide collections of crystals. And what's good with this is that you know where you're getting it. You getting it from here, okay? Where I'm always excited to share things, no matter how crazy it is. But I just love it, and I woke up and I said, today's the day. I'm gonna do this. So you can check it. I put it in the description box or in the comments, so you can make your own pouch now, okay? Okay, so make sure our Wishmaker pouches, you choose Sun, Moon, Ascendant. We make it for you. Number, the color, the energy, the vibe, what you're manifesting, and we create it for you. So go check it out, okay? And you know me, okay? 1% tarot, the rest is QVC. People be thinking, why doesn't they do tarot? Does it say tarot on the channel? It doesn't. It's my business. See? I told you, it's my business. Okay. If I wanted to preach, I would have gone, like open a church or something like that and preach. I open a business. But people want to think and create an image that I am some sort of like counsel of some. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm gonna be real with people. You understand me? And there's nothing wrong with what I do. Be gone. Okay, so the people who doesn't understand wants to fit me in a box, you can never put me in a box. Today, I'm feeling scarf day. Tomorrow, I'm feeling jersey day. I ain't boring. I got a lot of facets. Like I'm a diamond. Let's go, Aqua. Seven of Wands. Enough is enough. That's why. Yeah? Okay. So from what I'm seeing here, the Aqua right now are saying that, okay. It feels like you came to a point now where no matter what you do, And you try, and you do try though, with the Seven of Wands over here. Like, I didn't want to do this to block them, restrict them, or anything. I didn't really want to do this. Okay. But they left you with no choice. All right? Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, the card of hard work and hard labor. Knight of Pentacles is the card of stop. So you're telling your person to stop, put a lid on it, right? The Knight of Pentacles is also showing here that there's a lot of speculation and calculating that you're thinking right now, whether if this is even worth it. Okay. So it's a stall, meaning like you're stalling things. You don't want to break up with them. I don't see that. You don't want to end it. I don't see that. But you want to take a break. Not a break up, but a break. Okay. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a strategic move. I need my time. I need my space. This is what you're doing. I need certain things in my life right now just to be the way it is. If you are an Aquarius ascendant or even moon, right? It's going to be difficult. Saturn is in Aquarius. Saturn, moon together, it stresses the mind. Okay. It brings out some sort of a brain fog, basically. Or, like something like you can't see through. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles here is showing that you're apprehensive, like, because it feels like it's very much like, I don't think I can survive another day with this kind of person. So you're going through a lot. Okay. High Priestess, your person, and the Five of Wands. So they like to add drama. Okay. Yeah, we don't want Five of Wands in our life. Your person does that. Okay. From what I'm seeing here, High Priestess, Five of Wands, they do add to the situation. Okay. The High Priestess is like, so be it. You want to block me, so don't expect a chase from them. Okay, so you want to restrict us from being together. All right, they see that and they'll do that. Okay. But from what I'm seeing here is that with the Five of Wands and the High Priestess, it's like they choose this also. So they wanted also some sort of break. So they agree. Okay. For you, it's just like, no, like just don't. Just don't. Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands. Some people are, gifted with good relationship and all those things, right? You're not one of those. Sorry. We all have different gifts. So you're not. You find relationship as a challenge, interesting because that's not even your Badaka house. So fixed signs Badaka is their 11th house. That's the challenge. Okay, got a Temperance here, you get a Chariot, you get the Magician, you get a Three of Cups. Alrighty. Okay, let me explain how it's going on right now. Reconciliation is on the table. I meet them halfway, Sal. You know me. I like things easy. I like things to go with the flow. If they want to talk, fine, but not right now. But let me just mind my own business. I'm an air sign. I need some space. Okay, the Chariot and the Temperance is here. You have Sun and Saturn together in Aqua. It's a Pitridosh, we call it. It's suffering. The Sun is suffering there with Saturn. Okay, so you may feel this also. Again, especially if you are, how to say this? If you are an Aquarius ascendant or moon sign. But with Tarot, you can watch any. Tarot is not based on astrology. Okay, it's cards of divination. It is not a chart. So don't get mixed that up. You can watch any. With the Chariot and the Temperance here, it's showing that you have this energy right now. It's like, I just want to go with the flow. Chariot is move on from this. I can forgive them if they want to. Still care for them. I still feel the soul connection with the Temperance here and the Chariot. So that's good, right? Then you have the Magician and the Three of Cups. Your person is trying now to manifest. Look at that. Magician is that person is stepping up. Magician is that person right now coming in with an offer. High Priestess, mouth closed, won't talk to you, zip it up. But now, guess what? Who's trying to make their way? Can be a Pisces, can be a Gemini or a Virgo. You get Cancer and a Sag over here. Get a Taurus also. So your person who before makes things complicated, now they're saying here that's like, oh, you know what? Let's talk. Let's make it work. I'm interested. How do we make this work? You got a Strength card over here. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Wands. Can I share something about relationship and how it can work? Okay. I don't really know. No, I mean, like, when there is desire to change what is here in front because of our expectation, that's the only time that the relationship become difficult. People will be people. Okay. And this is on a side note, Aqua. Take it with a grain of salt. You want it, you don't want it. I'll continue to read, but someone's there who wants to listen about this. I'll give you my 2 cents with an extra 5 cents for you. Finding someone to love is easy. You will fall in love. Aesthetically, beauty, pleasure. That's Venus. Choosing someone to love is service. That's Saturnian. You'll commit because you know that this is requiring service for you. Relationship requires service, not just love, romance, no. There is, of course, Jupiter in it, happiness and sweetness. There is Mercury, the laughter and joy. But as you grow older, just like Saturn is the elderly. It's really about the service. It's really about the commitment. That's why Saturn is exalted in Libra, in Swati Nakshatra. Because it's about, in Swati is actually Rahu ruled, right? Because it's about managing the partnership with balance. It's constant work. It's constant work. And people who are young, who get married, let's just say that, or, it's like there's no Tino shade on that one. It's always about the pleasure, right? They see that it is a rainbow. It's not a rainbow. It's the elephant's graveyard. Now, when I say that, okay, again, this is a side note, Aqua, is about once we remove the illusion that marriage is this wonderful picture, because people have only a picture of good marriage, right? They never take a picture of like a marriage on the crumble and then they try to survive, So people have only one side of marriage. They see that it's happiness. They forget that it is about work. It's Saturn. If Saturn in the 7th, there's going to be work in that relationship. Wherever Saturn is. Saturn is the first house right now, Aquarius, for you. Which means it requires work from within. And this is what you're saying. I need to work on myself. Strength card with a 9 of Pentacles over here. So you're committed to you, your individuality. You're going through what we call a metamorphosis. You're changing right now. Saturn brings us that change because it will break us so that way we can grow. Okay? Beautifully. It's also going to break your person. 9 of Wands over here with the Ace of Wands because they got a lot of pride and ego. Magician over here, Ace of Wands to reach out to you. So this is a required challenge in your life. Without challenge, you won't grow. Saturn gives us that growth. It is slow though. It's a slow kind of pace so that we can manage the change. Strength with the 9 of Pentacles over here. You're seeing yourself. It's like, maybe it's okay to be single. I mean, like, hello, there's nothing wrong with being single. To establish first yourself. Your person right now is willing to fight for this. 9 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So your person now comes with a pursuit. Your person now is challenged. Your person now is ready to make that move. Your person now is about to reach out. And what did you tell them? Don't reach out. 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Don't. But here they are. Trying. All right. So follow me, link it and extended in the description box below. Make sure to check out, of course, our wish. Okay. Wish ko lang. Okay. This is our wish maker pouches. It's available now. You create it. We make it for you. I'll see you guys there.